Okay, yeah, so what I did was I added a little bit of vegetables and I put it inside of the gravy like this. You know, I just took it from in there, I put some in there to kind of make it, and if you notice the sauce is now a lot thicker. Look at that. See, it was very watery before, now it's a lot thicker. So I'm just going to put this to heat up just a little bit more. And while I let that heat up a little bit more, I want to show you what I was doing to now cover the pot pie. So now, here's my pot pie, all done. Now I got it all in there, look at that, nice and deep, right? And now what I did was, I cut one out already, so you see it? I cut it out. So see, I went ahead and cut it out, but what I did first was I took this and I put it upside down, and I did a circle. Did a little circle there, kind of almost like it looks like an egg actually, at least I think so, kind of like an egg, but it's a circle, and I cut it out with my little knife, and she has always kind of lost as to where she leaves her stuff after she uses it, but once I do that, I can now take my piece out, just like that, and I'm going to put it right over the top, just like that, but first I'm going to put my stuff inside. So now that this is all heated up, I'm going to add...
You want that gravy or no?
Yeah. Well, I'm going to add some ham, some turkey in there. Doesn't that look good? Look at that. I need more ham. Should have put the ham in different things. Woo, look good, right, Daddy?
Mm-hmm.
And now, I'm going to add some of my veggies in here. Alright, I'm going to add my veggies in there. And then I need some sauce in there, because that's going to need some sauce to make it taste real good. So, I'm going to get a little one of my spoons here. Got one of my little, this is a teaspoon. Now come in and I'm going to scoop some liquid in there. Hopefully, here does enough for all my other pot pies. Gotta have enough gravy in there. If you don't have enough gravy, it won't taste right. Right, Daddy?
Mm-hmm.
And then I want to make sure I don't cut my dough up. So I want to make sure I kind of mix this in here. It's like a little plate, little tiny plate. Good enough for you and Ethan. I'm going to get that all in there. That looks delicious. Right? Looking real good.
No more.
More meat? No?
Mm-mm.
That's enough?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Theo says no more, but I'm like, put that in there. That looks good. That looks real good.
Remember, your stuff is going to rise. You need the room. You don't want it too wet because it gets too moist in the place.
Alright. And I was wondering whether or not I should add a little bit more butter. Kind of keep it all nice and moist in there. Sounds like a good idea, no?
Mm-mm.
No?
Mm-mm.
Theo says no, so I'm going to go ahead now and I'm going to cover my pot pie. So I'm going to cover my pot pie just like this, right? And then I'm going to get a fork and I'm going to mush it on the side. Doesn't that look nice? Alright. And I got my quarters. Now remember, don't judge me. See, this is the first time Tia's doing this. So we're going to find out how good this really is once it's all cooked. So I'm going to make sure I go all the way around it. I'm going to go around it twice just to be sure. Looks pretty good. And then I got a lot of little extras, so I want to take this out. So, got my little knife here. I'm going to cut out my little extras. Just because I don't want to see that there. How my pot pie is going to look, how it tastes, I have no idea. We're going to learn. But it's fun. I like doing it. And who knows? So, area, this is my pot pie, and we gotta add 2 more things to it. Number one, we're gonna do a little X here, and this is to let the dough breathe, so that all that liquid comes it cooks, but then at the same time.
Don't move too far.
Okay, so now that I did that, I need one more thing, and that is my egg. I have to mix an egg together, and I have to cover it. Okay, so I'm gonna go and I'm gonna mix my egg right now. See, I look lost in her own refrigerator. That's because half the time she is. Alright, so I got my egg. The kitchen usually looks a lot better than this, but we have leftovers from last night. We have lunch that was getting made, and then we have yesterday and she wants to start baking. So I'm going to put my oven to heat up too. Bake, I'm going to leave it at 350. I'm going to leave it in there for like maybe 30 minutes so that the crust, because basically everything else is done. Like the whole inside is nice and warm. The veggies are pretty much done. They're just going to get heated. Everything is done. The only thing that has to cook in there is actually the crust, so which is the dough. So this is my egg wash. Not like my egg wash, a little sweet. So I'm just going to add a little bit of sugar. Because sometimes what the sugar does, it makes it a little bit brown. I'm going to add that in there. And keep mixing it just like that. Alright, and now you got to get a brush, kind of like when you paint, kind of like when you go painting. You take your little brush, my brush is clean, and then you go in, you get some egg, and then you coat the top of your dough. And the reason you do that is so that the dough doesn't stay white, it gets a nice little brown color. So we want to do this all the time, like just like that. See that? Nice and covered. And hopefully, by the time it is done, it's going to taste really, really, really good. Okay? So, that is my pot pie. Right now I have 3 more minutes. See, I got 3 more minutes before my I can put it inside so that it can cook. And that's pretty much how my pot pie, and this is what it looks like. And we're gonna find out what it tastes like later. Okay, so we're gonna wait 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna show you what it looks like all finished. Okay, doesn't it look nice? I think it does. It's not so pretty, but I think it looks nice. All right, Edia. I'll see you once it's done. Bye.